In this video, I'm going to be doing the 5-day juice cleanse by Raw Fountain. Now, a couple months ago, I did the 3-day juice cleanse by Raw Fountain. Worked out very well. I'm doing the 5-day next. Hopefully in a couple months, I'll be able to do the 7-day. It does come with some instruction cards and a couple coupons for you. And these are the basic 6 juices that you're going to be drinking. They all taste pretty good. Now, you're going to be drinking them about every 2 to 2.5 hours throughout the day, depending on what time you wake up, what time you go to the bed. And I'm usually up about 4 in the morning. I go to bed about 9. So I drink mine about every 2.5 to 3 hours. I don't want a big gap to where I don't have one of these to drink. So I'm going to go jump on the scale, see where I'm at. And by the end of the week, we'll see how much weight I've lost. I'll come back every night, just kind of give you guys an update of what's going on. So I made it through the day drinking all the juices. All of them taste pretty darn good. The only thing I don't care for is that ginger shot first thing in the morning. So I drink one about every 2.5 hours and a bottle of water in between. So we'll go jump on the scale and see what the difference is. So at the end of day 1, we'll go ahead and check my weight. I want to mention a couple things. When you get this kit in the mail, it's going to come in about a 14 by 14 box, and it's going to be frozen solid. So once you put it in the fridge, you got to wait about 3 days before it's thawed out before you can start it. So don't just think that, okay, it's coming tomorrow, I'm going to start the diet the next day. It's not going to happen. You got to wait about 3 days for all the juices to thaw out. Now the day before you start to cleanse, that day is pretty much going to be a liquid day. No real solid foods, maybe some fruits, some nuts, and I just had a couple smoothies. Now there's going to be instructions in the kit to tell you how to do that. So technically your 5-day cleanse is kind of like a 6-day cleanse. Now also there's going to be a small ginger shot that you're going to take first thing in the morning when you wake up. You're going to wait about 30 minutes before you take that first juice. Day 2 is quite a bit easier than yesterday. Really knew what to expect. Never really got hungry. As long as you drink those juices like 20 minutes before you're going to start to feel hungry, you're going to be fine. Let's go jump on the scale. Alright, day 3 is over, and I can tell you that my energy level is about 0. Basically I have no energy at all right now. There's no way I could work out or do much yard work, anything like that. Let's go jump on the scale. It's day 4. I'd say today has probably been one of the hardest days. I actually ate a hard-boiled egg around lunchtime. I was feeling nauseous, almost starting to get a little bit dizzy, because basically I haven't had any food since Saturday, so it's almost 5 days. So I have one more day tomorrow to get through this, and feeling pretty good right now. Like I said, I did have one hard-boiled egg. I put a bunch of salt on it. I could tell that my muscles were starting to cramp, and I could tell that I was really craving salt. So I just took a hard-boiled egg, sprinkled a bunch of Himalayan sea salt on it, and that pretty much took care of it. And that was around noon, and right now it's around 7, and I still feel fine. So I have one more juice to drink tonight, and then I'll be finishing up the remaining juices tomorrow. So let's go jump on the scale and see where I'm at. Today's the final day, and this Raw Fountain 5-day cleanse is about over. I can tell you I'm glad it's about over because it's been a little bit harder than I thought. In a second I'll jump on the scale, see what my final weight loss is. But I'm just going to give you guys a warning about any kind of working out or working out in the yard, any type of strenuous activity. It's going to be very hard to do. Energy level after the second day, let's say 0 energy to 10 full of energy. After the second day, my energy level was probably at about a 2 and stayed there throughout the course of this cleanse. So I advise against you of doing any type of strenuous activity while on this because I don't think you're going to make it. I can tell you that I slept from about the 3rd day until Last night I slept a lot more than usual. Went to bed about an hour earlier than usual as well. I usually don't take a nap after work, but I caught myself since about day 3 having to take a nap after work just to restore a little bit of energy. So all in all, I don't say my mind feels any clearer or my body feels much different other than starting to feel pretty hungry. Hopefully some of the toxins and chemicals, stuff like that that's in our normal processed foods has been flushed out of my body. That was kind of the reason of doing the cleanse. Also going on vacation tomorrow. So I just wanted to lose a little bit of weight before we went on vacation down to Florida, which is about probably 95 degrees, and hopefully won't have to sweat as much. Let's go jump on the scale and see what the total weight loss is for this program.